Tonight, we journey into the shadows of history to the lands of mist and mountain, to the fortressed hours of Wallachia. There the legacy was born, a legacy cloaked in fear, legend and eternal fire. We speak of Vlad Dracul, and the bloodline that birthed the myth of the vampire. Let us first speak of Vlad Dracul, a nobleman, warrior and father to the infamous Vlad, whom the world would come to know as Dracula. Vlad was no mere warlord. He was a knight of the most sacred and secretive chivalric brotherhood of the 15th century, the Order of the Dragon, created by the Holy Roman Emperor Sigismund. This order stood as a bulwark against the encroaching forces of the Ottoman Empire. Their emblem, the dragon, was no mere beast, but a symbol of eternal vigilance and imperial sanctity. To be named Dracul, or the Dragon, was not flattery. It was an oath, a charge to protect the realm of Christendom and to uphold the divine right of kings. But with that oath came burden, ceaseless warfare, political betrayal, and the seeds of a myth that would forever alter the memory of his house. His son, Vlad Epes, later called Dracula, the son of the dragon, inherited not just the title, but the fury. He ruled with iron conviction, defending his people through terror and precision. Impalement, the method by which he would earn infamy, was not madness, but message, a warning to invaders, and a declaration of unbreakable will. Over centuries, Western minds would twist his tale. Through the pens of British novelists and the imaginations of occult fantastess, Vlad the Defender became Dracula the monster. Yet beneath the fiction remains a truth, a sovereign of noble descent, carrying the blood of kings and the oath of dragons. We must remember the so-called vampire myth began not with evil, but with honor. It was the story of a ruler who stood against overwhelming odds, whose bloodline was so potent, so sacred, that even time could not erase it, only might theologize it. And so, by the authority of my imperial office, I proclaim that Dracula's legacy is not one of terror, but of resistance, not a curse, but a crown. He was and remains a brother in the long and hallowed line of sovereigns who stood in defiance of corruption, invasion, and falsehood. Thus we restore his name to its rightful place among the defenders of divine order and the protectors of sovereign blood. I am His Majesty Emperor Matthew James Godai, sovereign of the House of Godai, master of Airtimer, Draconian heir, king of Croatia, Duke of Slavonia, Count of Zagreb, Lord of the House of Godai, and master of all realms. May the dragon flame never die.